off of a fighter platform called the F-80. An airplane that saw service in Korea. Greg's taking off right now. Again, a huge thank you to our friends here at News Talk 630, 99.7 WPRO, at AM 970. The tent's right behind us. Check out the race cars from Propane. Jump in and get your photos. Plus, PRO personalities. Next year is being here thanks to Citizens Bank. They absolutely believe in giving back to the communities where they live and work. That's why Citizens Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Rhode Island National Guard. Open house and issues and stuff like there. Giveaways and information on their latest products and services. Our thanks to our friends here at Citizens Bank. Boss is now cleared in. So we're going to watch now from the right, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, he flies this T-33 like nobody else on Earth. And I mean that. They call it the shooting star. You can see right now, look to the right. You see how it looks? It looks like a star coming right at you. Now let's get ready to remember the heroes. Got a little Sammy on. Now here's your Top Gun shot of the day. Negative, the pattern is full. Watch it. Here he comes. Please welcome Greg W, Coyler, and the Ace Maker T-33. Greg's a native Californian. Took his first flight at the age of 7. Cessna 172 with Dr. Quonset out of Selbyville Airport in Sonoma, California. But he's been hooked ever since. Recently retired, now he's flying an Airshow's full-time T-33. He actually has 2 of these airplanes. The men and women flew them in training and later in combat. The professor has called it the Ace Maker. Sit back, relax down, enjoy this high-energy performance. That is a great call. The really cool thing about watching Greg, and I'm not saying anything about T-33 guys, but Greg has figured out how to put this airplane and keep it in front of you literally the entire time that he's flying. I mean, it's just incredible. You think about the speeds that he's getting out of the T-33 here. Designed after our first fighter, this one has the bigger Rhode engine in it. Wingspan's 42 feet on this airplane, weighs about 16,000 pounds when it's fully loaded. But man, it can get up and run. Maximum speed over 500 knots. Greg, showing it to the right. What did you think of that high-speed pass there, Rhode Island? Go for a scary altitude, as we say back there in Texas. He could have taken the ears right off the jackrabbit with that one, folks. Here, a different angle. This one's going out to Megan, who wrote in. Here you go, Megan, check it out. Down on the deck, but Greg's going to do something really cool this time. He's going to show you how he does this slow roll. Looks easy, but incredibly difficult. That maneuver combines all of the pilot's expertise. He's going to show you this next series of maneuvers, some giant figure eights in the sky. Now keep in mind, this airplane was flown as a trainer with fighter pilots who later became aces. So Greg's going to show you some basic pilot training maneuvers. That's what he's demonstrating here. All of these maneuvers designed to improve a pilot's coordination, training to go into combat. The next step for this aircraft, look at an F-86, something along those lines. A frontline fighter from the 1950s and 60s. This was the ticket into combat. Greg doing a great job. But unique to Greg's routine, and you'll see this here in just a couple of seconds, is that Greg will demonstrate this aircraft not only fast, but he'll also show you how he can slow it down. Greg Coyler, one of the stars of our airshow industry today. Right back down now for you at Airshow Center. Another nice series of aileron rolls there. From right to the left. But watch him on this next pass. He's going to change it up a little bit here for you. We had a couple of guys out here yesterday that actually flew these airplanes. They were in the United States Air Force, quite like Greg Coyler. Check him out. Down in the weeds down there on the left side of the field. A fast mover. Here we go. Another slow roll as they stop it. He has to be quick because this is a fast airplane. We said capable of speeds in excess of 500 knots. That's well over 500 miles an hour. But watch him as he slows this thing down, hopefully to the right. You'll start seeing the smoke, and it'll start catching up with Greg. Now watch him as he brings it back down to the right. This is what I was telling you about. I'm telling you, folks, you've never seen this before with a T-33. He's going to drop the landing gear. Now stand up for this because this is going to be really cool. You're going to want to watch this. Greg Coyler, right now, he's going to slow this thing down. Now, the reason I'm telling you that this is so important, a lot of pilots can fly an airplane quickly. Greg is going to slow this jet down to the minimum controllable airspeed right before your very eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, how about the slow ride in Greg Coyler? Look at this. The T-33 down to a standstill. My grandmother's, her scooter can go faster than this thing. Look at this. Give him a wave, everybody. Greg Coyler. What did you think about Rhode Island? How about it? Greg Coyler rocking it back up now to speeds in excess of 500. Going to show you some more action-packed flying here to the T-33. We're all about the social media here. Cookie's texted in. We'll get right up to Gregory. Here he comes from the left, down low, and over the water. How about that for a picture? Telling about Greg earlier. How do you stay in shape to do this? Well, you ride in triathlons like Greg does. If you're friends with him on Facebook, he's not eating the cookies we have up here. He's on that bicycle. He's pedaling up a hill. He's working hard, man, to stay in shape to do this routine. Watch him as he demonstrates this maximum turning radius here. High speed capability. He's going to hammer it down on the throttle and then pull really hard and show you how this thing gets maneuvered. Look at that. Now it's time yet again. It's time yet again for one of those smoking hot shooting star passes. This one's going out to Caitlin. Camera's ready on the right. Here we go, Greg Coyler, the T-33. There's the pitch. There's the roll. Not one. That's it. All the way around. A nice 4-point navigation roll here.
makes it look easy.
We arranged this next pass for you. Get your cameras out. Here you go. Greg Coyler and the ace maker, T-33. Let's see a show of hands down there at show left. Did you see it that one pretty nicely? Huh? What did you think of that? Oh, yeah. That's Carl down there, Jay. Carl saw that one that time. I guarantee he's got his umbrella down there, man. Don't you? Great look at that one. Rhode Island, we have ordered some wonderful weather for you today, and Greg is going to take advantage of it. You can find him on Facebook. You can find him all over the internet there. Just look for Ace Maker and follow along with Greg Coyler as he travels the United States flying the T-33. They're courtesy of our friends at Cumulus Broadcasting and Citizens Bank making this air show happen. Look at that. Greg just sets it down. Man, it's like he's done that a time or two. He is having so much fun right now, I guarantee it. He's going to pop the canopy here in a few seconds to cool off. And then he'll be able to wave to each and every one of you as he comes by. And you'll get a great look at this jet. The Ace Maker, the T-33, better known as the Shooting Star. In my opinion, one of the most beautiful jets from that era. The canopy's coming open. He can give you a wave now. Let's give it up for Greg Coyler, everybody. A huge thank you. Again, to all of our sponsors for making this happen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Luke, are you ready?
I am.
Please welcome the voice of the Breitling Jet Team, Mr. Luke Hermanier.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Bonjour. My name is Luc Hermanier. Thanks, Matt, for the introduction. And I am the official narrator for the Breitling. We are so excited to be part of this Rhode Island Airshow. Our jets are ready for takeoff on 7 F-39 helicopters.
The Breitling Jet Team is the first underwater civilian aerobatic team